Hey everyone, David here with T&D Sports Cards. I'd like to welcome you to another new video, and today is our weekend Wayback, and we are going to go way back to 1984. And we have a bunch of packs here representing the cards, at least some of the cards that were released that year. Again, 84 was a year that did not have regular issue basketball cards. The only cards that were produced then were by the Star Company. So we don't have any packs of those. What we have for you here today is baseball, hockey, and football. And on the baseball side, we have 84 OPC, which we actually did a video of these not too long ago. They are basically a mirror of the top set that is in French and in English. They are much rarer than the Topps cards are, so these are fun to take a look at. We would be looking for Don Mattingly and Darryl Strawberry's rookie cards. The same would hold true for Donruss as far as what we're looking for, although we can add some more to that. Joe Carter's rookie card is in this as well. And in my opinion, the 84 Donruss is probably the nicest baseball set produced in the 80s. This is just an absolutely beautiful set. A ways back on the channel, we opened a few of these packs. It would be awesome to find a Mattingly. I have never owned a Donruss Don Mattingly rookie card, so that would be pretty exciting if we could find one of those. Hockey, we have a few packs of the OPC, which are pretty nice looking cards. They're actually similar to the 83 Topps baseball in design. But we did a video on these a little ways back as well, and we found some pretty nice rookie cards in there, including the Wayne Gretzky base that you see there. But there's lots of rookies in this set, along with Pat LaFontaine and Cam Neely that we did find. There's Dave Anderchuk, Doug Gilmour, Tom Barrasso. I mean, just to name a few, there's quite a bit. And Steve Yzerman is the really big rookie that we could potentially find. And the last pack we have here is for football. And we had an amazing pack that we opened on our Super Bowl video where we pulled a John Elway and a Darryl Green and a Kurt Warner rookie. Those are a few that we could potentially find in here, along with Dan Marino. There's also a really nice Walter Payton card in here as well, along with Eric Dickerson and Howie Long's rookie card. So there's a few more also that I'm not mentioning at the moment, but hopefully we'll find something really nice in there. So with that, we will start getting into these cards. And I think I will begin with the OPC baseball. So again, we'll be looking for mainly Don Mattingly, but Darryl Strawberry's rookie is in here as well. And this was nice because the gum is on a, I don't know what this is. It says bonus cards. I guess you can collect these and send them in for something. At least you could have, because that gum would have ruined a card in the back. So that's a very nice little piece there. Okay, so we have Lance Parrish, Gary Renicky, Bob Gritch, Steve Garvey, who probably should be in the Hall of Fame. At least a lot of people think he should be. Wayne Gross, Dale Murphy. That's a nice looking card. This is what the backs of the cards look like. Dale Murphy really was a great player for a number of years in the 80s. Allie Hammaker. Oh, we got our first Hall of Famer, Raleigh Fingers. And Al Oliver, Cesar Cedeno, and the last one is Oscar Gamble. Okay, so we were able to find one Hall of Famer in our first pack. Okay, so we have Ernie Witt. Oh, there's a nice one. Cal Ripken. It's a good looking card. Centering's a little bit off, but nonetheless nice and sharp. These cards are all really nice and sharp. Darryl Porter, Don Sutton. He is another Hall of Famer. Hubie Brooks, George Orta, Gary Lucas, Gary Carter, another Hall of Famer. Gary Carter All-Star. If I remember correctly, they had All-Star cards and base cards as well in '84. John Tudor, he had a couple of unbelievable seasons with the Cardinals. Bobby Cox, he's a Hall of Fame manager. Bucky Dent and Mike Hargrove. All right, so that was pretty good. We found a few Hall of Famers in there. This looks like a Lance Parrish. And that's who we got to start this pack. We got Gary Renicky, Bob Gritch. I feel like we just opened this pack, and we did. Ken Oberkfell, Wayne Gross, another Dale Murphy, another Atlee Hammaker, Pete Vukovich, Al Oliver. But we got a Yankee there. Cesar Cedeno. Oh, it's Oscar Gamble, right? And Ken Griffey Sr. So that was pretty much a repeat pack other than a couple of cards. All right, so we have our last OPC pack here for baseball. Okay. Gary Lucas, Gary Carter. Oh, these are all repeats as well. John Tudor, Bobby Cox, Bucky Dent, Mike Hargrove, Rich Gedman, Craig McMurtry, Paul Molitor, another Hall of Famer, Pete Falcone, a checklist, and an all-star Jesse Orosco. All right, so we didn't find any of the big rookies we were, at least the one big rookie we were hoping to find in that pack. So we will move on to our '84 Donruss, which again, we'd be looking for Don Mattingly, and then Joe Carter and Darryl Strawberry. And instead of gum, Donruss has the puzzle pieces, and this year it features Duke Snider. And these really are just, it's just a really nice looking set. Okay, so we have Tom Paciorek, Pedro Guerrero, Mike Boddicker, Lee Mazzilli, Dennis Oilcan Boyd, Bud Anderson, Jose Oquendo, Gorman Thomas, Jose Morales, John Shelby, Pat Zachary, Len Matuzik, Mario Soto. He was a pretty good pitcher for a few years. Randy Moffett, and Bruce Benedict rounds out the first pack. On to our next one. I remember these cards being pretty hard to find. Like, it was hard to find packs in the stores. It seemed like I would get them whenever I would find a, whenever I'd go to like a show or I'd go to a hobby shop. That seemed to be the place that I would find these cards. They were not as widely distributed as they had been in previous years. All right, so we start with Doug Sisk, Aurelio Lopez, Bob Forsch, Larry Parrish, Larry Gura, Chet Lemon, Ned Yost, Bob Kearney, Bill Russell, Odell Jones, Bob Horner, Diamond King, Frank Tanana, Bert Blyleven, he's a Hall of Famer, Dennis Rasmussen, and a different John Tudor. We had the OPC, and now we have the Donruss. Okay, so we got two more packs here. We have Ben Ogilvy, Eddie Milner, Dennis Eckersley, that's a cool looking card. He's a Hall of Famer. Chris Chambliss, Lou Whitaker, Leon Durham, Ricky Henderson. That's a really nice one. This one looks really, really nicely centered too. And and I apologize. This is what the backs of the cards look like. Following the pattern of the previous 2 years with just showing recent statistics. Yeah, this card is super nice. Centered really well. And we have another one here with Rich Gossage, or Goose Gossage is this, at least the front of the card calls him. Okay. So we have, next we have Tom O'Malley, Bob Stanley, Jeff Russell, Leon Roberts. That's not Leon Bip Roberts. Jim Barr, Rob Wilfong, and Greg Gagne. I think this is his rookie card. I would imagine it is, since it says it's the rated rookie. That's a nice one. All right, so we have one more Donruss pack here. Still no Mattingly. And Mattingly has managed to elude me every time I have opened these packs. Okay, so we have Tony Phillips, Gerald Perry, Steve McCaddy, Britt Burns, Louis Aponte, Bobby Grich, he was a good player, Butch Davis, Alan Wiggins, Living Legends. This is a nice card. With Jastrzemski and Johnny Bench. And this card is in really nice shape as well. It's a little off center top to bottom. Good looking card. Len Whitehouse, I can pretty confidently say I've never heard of him. Jim Gott, Dave Dravecki. He had a unfortunate issue with his arm a few years later. I don't think he had cancer, they found. I mean, like, he broke his arm and then it healed, then it broke again, and then they found cancer and they ended up having to amputate it. So his career ended prematurely. He was a really good pitcher. Don Hill of the A's, Hal McRae, and Ozzie Virgil. All right, so still did not find a Don Mattingly. Maybe one day we'll do a video and just open a ton of these and hopefully find a Don Mattingly. All right, so now we will move on to our hockey packs, which, again, we'll be looking for a lot of rookies. The biggest one is Steve Yzerman, but there are many others that hopefully we will come across. And I always get excited every time I find a Hartford Whaler. I just love the Whalers uniforms. So we got Marty Howe, Gary Lehman. We got a Pierre LaRouche goal leader card. I guess this is Rangers scoring leader card, sorry. And no, we got a Brian Trottier All-Star. We have a Ray Bourque All-Star. We have a Steve Ludzik, Tom Ralston, Mark Napier, Danny Gare, Tom McCarthy, a Yari Curry All-Star, Peter Stastny, he's in the Hall of Fame, Mark Taylor, Peter Sundstrom, and our last one is Gary McAdam of the Devils. All right, so we found some pretty decent ones in that pack. We'll move on to our next one. Okay, so we have Steve Bosick, Sabres leaders. Now, I know Dave Andrechuk's rookie card is in this set. I don't think that's his rookie card, though. All right, so we have Marian Stastny, Thomas Steen, Dan Bouchard, Reed Larson, Tom Fergus, Jan Ludwig, ooh, John Tonelli, that's a good one. Anders Hackinson, Richie Dunn, Anton Stasny, Darcy Rhoda, Barry Beck, and Don Beaupre. So nothing big there. One more hockey pack. We got an Oiler on the back here. Oh, we got a Mark Messier. That's really nice. That's a good looking card. Joey Mullen, and he is in the Hall of Fame. I wasn't sure about that in one of my previous videos, so I'm sure now, thanks to some help from one of our friends. Willie Lindstrom. Brent Sutter, that's a good one. Jim Fox, and we got a Brad Park, Masterton Trophy winner, sorry. Jim Korn of the Leafs. And again, I apologize. This is what the backs of these look like. Colorful. I always like the OPC cards. They're really nice. I got Bob Crawford, Pat Price, Peter McNabb, Charlie Huddy, Harold Sneps, Greg Gilbert of the Islanders, and Dave Lumley, along with a Michel Goulet Nordique's team leader card. All right, so no real huge hits in that one there, or those 3 packs there. So now we will move on to our football. So we have a grocery pack here that has 3 cellos inside it. Hopefully these cards will be in good shape. We had a rough time with one of our 85 cellos in a previous video where basically all the cards had corner damage because I guess the way they were wrapped. These actually look pretty good. So hopefully we will have good luck with these. Okay, these cards do look pretty good. There's a piece of gum in the middle there. Okay. All right, so we have Jeff Chadwick, a receiver on the Lions. And we have Harold Carmichael, Dexter Manley, John Turner, Florian Kemp, John Anderson, Mike Quick, he was good. He was good for a number of years. George Farmer, Jim McMahon, John Riggins. There's a Hall of Famer for us. Bruce McNorton, and a Chris Collinsworth instant replay card. So that takes care of our first cello there. And again, there are just a number of potential rookie cards we could find in here. There's the gum. I like how the gum's in a wrapper that keeps the cards really nice. All right, so we have Tim Smith, Mark Gastineau, Matt Barr, David Galloway, Theodis Brown. I feel like I'm always finding this card. Max Montoya, and we have a leaders card with Dan Marino and Steve Bartkowski. Got Gerald Small, Billy Johnson, Doug Deacon, Steve Freeman, and a scoring leaders card with Gary Anderson and Mark Mosley. All right, so far no real big hits here. We got one more shot at it. middle there. All right, so we have Ed Newman, Todd Christensen, Ben Williams. Oh, here's a nice one. Tony Dorsett. Hall of Famer Tony Dorsett. This card actually looks like it's centered pretty well, too. Nice corners. Good looking card. Mike Richardson, Gary Anderson, Jim Wilkes, Jerry Butler, the Broncos team leaders, Scott Brunner, Steve Wilson, and a Marcus Allen instant replay. All right, so we did not find any of the really big hits there in the football either. So just to recap everything here with the football, we did get a Tony Dorsett. That was a nice one, along with John Riggins, and we got this Marino and Bartkowski team leader card, or passing leader card, along with our Marcus Allen in action. For the hockey, we found a few Islanders. We found a couple Hall of Famers, too. Yari Curry, Ray Bork, and that's another Islander there with Brian Trottier. So that was what we found for hockey. And for baseball, we had this awesome Living Legends card along with Greg Gagney's rookie. Rich Gossage, this beautiful Ricky Henderson card. Dennis Eckersley, Bert Blyleven round out our Hall of Famers there. And the Hall of Famers we found here were, for the OPC baseball, were Paul Molitor, Gary Carter again, Don Sutton, Cal Ripken, that was a really nice one, and Raleigh Fingers. So there we have 1984. I hope you enjoyed this look back at the cards that were, or some of the cards that were produced that year. I certainly enjoyed opening these. It's too bad we couldn't find any of the really big hits, but nonetheless, we pulled some really nice cards. So, as I said, I hope you enjoyed it. I would invite you to hit that like and the subscribe button, especially if you're enjoying what you're seeing here. And we will see you next on Monday with our next Modern Monday. So look forward to bringing that to you. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we will see you on Monday. Take care, and thank you for watching.